Hey y'all, out at the 43rd Annual Street Rod Nationals in Louisville, Kentucky, 2012. And my buddy Hot Rod Joe's got a 55 Chevy Series 1 street rod pickup truck that I think y'all are going to like. So let me run him down and we'll take a look at it. Joe, how are you, brother?
Doing fine, Scotty. How are you?
Not too bad. Tell me about the hot rod you brought.
Well, this is a little 55 Chevy Series 1 pickup that we built for a customer out of Texas. Real nice truck. The guy kind of got it as a previous build project that someone else gave up on. So it was a cool project. He does a show circuit with it. It's a LS2 truck. Got a Fat Man chassis underneath it. We've got quite a few body mods. It's slicked out nice on the bottom. Holcomb did the interior in it. It's a real nice ride. We're proud of it.
Yeah, no, it's a good looking truck. It caught my eye even before I knew it was yours. Like I was telling you, I walked over to it, I was like, man, it's a good looking truck. And then I saw it was yours. I was like, well, that's my buddy Hot Rod Joe. I'll have to run him down. So tell me, you're telling me somebody started on it, so it showed up, what, halfway complete, or did you have to go back to ground zero?
Well, it came to our shop in Primer, and of course this customer took it a different path. The other customer was building more of a street truck, just a driver truck, and this customer wanted more of a show truck. So we kind of had to back up a little bit. But
so one guy owned it, and then he sold it
right
to another guy, and that guy bought it and brought it to you and said, here, this is what I want you to turn it into.
Right.
How long did it take you?
We probably got about a year in the truck total build time.
Right.
So it's about right for that level of truck. So.
Cool. Well, let's take a look at it. Tell me some of the mods that you've done to it.
Well, some of the stuff you'll notice on the front end is it's got some headlight mods. The biggest thing that stands out is the grill. We wanted to do something a little different than a 55 or 54 grill. So we kind of incorporated the top and the bottom as one piece and wanted to make the bar in the middle just appear to be like it's a floating bar in the middle. So it seems to get a lot of attention. We like it.
No, you did good on that, man. I like that. Looks like a big mouth, but it's very cool.
Yep.
And then, are those the way the lights were, or you got those kind of molded in there?
Yeah, they're molded in, French tin.
Right.
So.
Did you do any kind of mods to the hood?
Yeah, the hood's probably one of the most highly modified parts of the truck. These trucks have a two-piece hood. They're split down the middle, and to get that seam out of it and make that hood still work right without any underbracing is a big feat.
Yeah.
So there's quite a bit of mods in the hood.
Wow. Can we pull it down a little so we can see it?
Sure.
Oh, that's nice, man.
Yeah, it makes them real slick. Gives it a whole different look. Most guys shave them on the top, but they still leave the seam under the bottom.
Right.
But we went to the trouble of making sure it's going on top and bottom.
Oh, okay. Nice job. And of course you slicked out the firewall and all that underneath there.
Yeah, those were just replaced with the panels, completely replaced from factory. And,
oh, okay.
I mean, the truck's all got vintage air conditioning in it, Dakota digital gauges, modern style wiring. So the truck's modernized in every way to be a good functional piece.
Right. But again, it's not one of those ones that you catch that's way over the top that says, wow. It's just a very subtle truck that you look at that's like, it makes you fall in love with it, you know what I'm saying? It makes you want to drive it. You're like, man, I could hang my arm out the window and cruise around forever in that.
And that's exactly what I was telling the customer. I said, you know what, this thing's going to be fun to drive. You want to start driving it this year, or you want to keep showing it?
How's it doing on the show circuit?
It's been doing well. It was number 2 truck in the nation last year.
Oh, wow, cool.
So it's done well.
Cool. Have you dynoed it, or is that pretty much a stock LS2 in there?
It's stock LS2.
Yeah. It's a driver, like you say.
But you don't really need more than stock. We do a lot of LS conversions in our shop, and the 1s, 2s, and 3s, plenty of performance, plenty of fuel economy. This has got a flat screen in it with navigation.
Oh, yeah.
It's got bells and whistles, too. It's not just...
And then it's satin paint on the dash?
Yes, it's satin paint on the dash.
That dash isn't stock, though, is it?
It's actually the factory dash. It's just all sheet metal fabbed and bodywork.
Smoothed out and all.
Yep, smoothed out.
But it would have said Chevrolet in the middle like that?
Yeah, that would have said Chevrolet.
Yeah.
Just underneath it would have had ribs for the factory radio and stuff.
Okay.
So,
and Holcomb did the interior.
Yep, did a great job.
He always does a nice job, doesn't he?
Very nice, yeah. He pulled the colors together well.
No, you're right. And there again, it's really going out on a limb because this kind of, what's the name of this color?
Well, this actually is a Lexus Toyota color, but it's just more, we just call it chocolate.
Right,
you know,
right.
it is going out on a limb because a lot of people aren't using browns and golds and stuff, you know, so we put them together. We like to use colors that are a little different than most shops do. Not just, you know, everybody's reds and
Right, bright colors.
Bright colors.
Green,
So
red, all eye-catching colors.
yeah, and I like to do colors that are not in the mainstream, but they still end up catching your eye in the end.
And then the windows in the back, that's how it was?
Yeah, it was a 5-window cab originally.
Okay, cool. And then you went with a little darker wood than you usually see in the bed, too.
Yeah, we did a bed wood, and we actually stained the wood and then sanded it and restained it again just to kind of get that different appeal. We were really trying to nail the bed wood to look kind of like the truck.
Right.
Like there's
Color
no,
coded it.
Yeah.
And what wheels are you running on it?
Some intros. We did 22s in the rear and 20s in the front. And then we painted the center satin. We did that to kind of tie it into the rest of the colors with the interior and stuff. So and this truck, you know, it's still pretty slick on the bottom. Even the inner fender wells are all slicked out and painted smooth. So you know, it's not done too far that you couldn't go drive it, but it's real.
You wouldn't
nice.
want to take it down to a rocky road, though.
No, pretty much be on a nice road. Yeah.
Just to keep it on the asphalt. Now, you've lowered it. Is it on bags, or is that done with springs and all?
Well, it's actually got a whole chassis on it.
Okay.
The chassis was replaced. It actually has bags in the rear, but that's just to keep ride quality.
Right.
It's got coilovers in the front.
Can we get inside?
Sure.
Yeah, there's nothing like riding on air, is there?
No.
Let me get back here and try to get a whole shot of this truck. That's beautiful, man. And it's brown, guys. Like I said, you know, that's kind of going out on a limb. Did you change the rear fenders or anything back there?
They're not changed, but they're just fitted so much better. We fitted the filler extensions in better, fitted the running boards to them better. We extended the front of the running boards to wrap around the front fenders. So there's a bunch of little subtle mods.
A lot of massaging y'all did to it. Cool. Man, that's beautiful, man.
I've seen that in several.
I love that suede headliner in there. That looks cool.
Yeah, it looks good. The other thing too, these trucks have vent windows, so the vent windows are removed on it. All the glass is made tinted glass.
Oh, okay. Can we shut this door? Get by? Get a little bit closer look at that. And then you airbrushed there on those covers.
Yeah, we kind of got the idea to airbrush the covers off of the headliner. Kind of try to tie those two together a little bit. It worked out good.
Yeah, no. And then what'd you say? Satin paint the block?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, satin
Nice
on the
touch.
engine and the tranny and the radiator.
Right. Oh, yeah. You can't even tell. It looks like it was black metal, but now you're right. That's satin paint. Obviously, you're right. You built it. Yeah. Yeah, no.
To use the same color, but just to break up the finish a little bit.
And then you put a band of the satin paint in the alternator there.
Yep, right in the middle.
No, dude. Nice
Little
job.
detail.
Yeah. It's all in the details, isn't it?
That's right.
No, that's why you take one to Hot Rod Joe, though. Because y'all take the time to do them right. Yeah, no, nice job, guys. And those vents down there, that's stuck on the inner fenders?
No.
No.
It's just an added vent, just
Okay.
to get more air out.
Yeah,
The
a
engine
little
compartments
flow.
are small on these,
Right,
so you
yeah.
need to get the air out.
Right, now I'm with you. Keep things running a little bit cooler. Cool. Let me do this if you don't mind. Let me get on the outside of the fence here and maybe shut it up for me and let me do a walk around on it. Sure. That'd be all right?
That's got like girl stuff over there. But he's still
Taking the door handles off of it. There you go. That's a nice shot of that truck right there. Got the big brakes on it. Hopefully I can get over here and get us a nice shot of it. It's a good looking truck, man. And like I say, I know I keep going back to it, but you know, I'm not saying it's easy, but you know, when you paint one red or black or some bright color that grabs everybody's attention, you know, that's one thing. But to go with a brown one, I'm trying to get on the outside here. That's a good shot of the truck too.
Yeah. He got second to it. He said he understood. He thought it was
Man. Joe, thanks so much, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. Folks, there you go. 55 Chevy Series 1 from Hot Rod Joe's. And I think they did a beautiful job on it. Hope you all have enjoyed it. Thanks.